Hello, welcome to another video. Well, I'm off to find 3 campsites, see if they're suitable for future trips and what size vehicles. One is on Wiki Camps. I've been past there but I haven't camped there. The second one has got a lot of local history, and the third one I spotted is near a bridge over the Avon River. So we'll go and have a look at those. It's supposed to be spring, but it's a bit cold. That's why I'm rugged up in my jackets and that. I didn't wear the motorcycle jacket. This one's a lot warmer and I got plenty of padding. On last Thursday it was 30 degrees, Friday it absolutely poured down, Saturday morning it's freezing, 19 degrees out here at the moment. I don't know what the wind chill factor is when I'm riding a bike, and it's forecast to be about 3 overnight. So if you're actually watching this video, I didn't freeze to death because I wouldn't have got home to make it and upload it. So if you're interested in what happens between right now and by the time I get home, stick around. Hopefully it'll be nice and interesting. Cheers, keep the shiny side up, and I'll see you on the road in a minute. Just on the top Beverly Road, and before I head back out onto the main highway, I just thought I'd have a look. So we've got Edwards Crossing, the old first trading post site, and there's a church just up here. Crops are looking beautiful, so let's see if we can have a look at the church. Right, this is Edwards Crossing. The old bridge is still there, or bits of it. And this is the Avon River. It's starting to slow down now. We haven't had all that much rain, so it's the end of September and it's not looking too flash. There is an area just down here, I've listed it before in a thing. You can camp down there. There's actually somebody camped there by the look of it now. So I'll just ride in and out because it's quite a large campsite and it's right on the York Beverly Road. So you can walk down to the river from there, see the old bridge if you're into photography as well. A few people have had little fires here, and there's concrete tables and chairs. Yanning Lake Road, so this is where I'm turning off. Get off the highway. Now you can go out to Yanning Lake, and there's the old ski club out there, and quite a lot of people do camp out there. It's quite nice actually, but the mozzies and the flies will get you in the middle of summer. Now just pull over here because it's quite an interesting little dedication plaque. I don't know what it was all about, but erected by the sportsmen of the Beverly District in memory of W.J. Patton, who was accidentally shot on the 23rd of December 1920, age 46. respected in life and remembered in death. Right, just coming along the Youngers Lake Road, and out to the left of me is a place called County Peak. You can go and climb up it's quite an unusual rock formation, and the turn off to that is on the highway just back towards Beverly a little bit. I've done a video on it, so I'll leave a link for that as well down in the description. But nice pleasant day out, and when it's green you can see the canola crops for miles, so if you have a chance, or you're even out this way for the day, have a look at County Peak. And this will take you down to the weir. If you want to go to Yanyanning Lake, you just keep going straight up. And you can go left here to go to Bally. There's the old hall there, and that'll take you out to County Peak as well. Now you can just see out to the left of me the Yanyanning Lakes. Yeah, I quite enjoy camping out there. I might do another trip on the motorbike out to that one. A mate and I went round the lakes on our motorbikes a few years ago on XTs and TTs. It's an old video there that you'll see way back in my early days. And we rode all the way through to Quirting. That was a great trip. So this looks like as good a place as any to stop and have a coffee. Something to eat. I'm getting a bit hungry. The old gauging station, whatever that does, obviously monitors the water somehow. So this is the Avon River running down, and one of the spots, well both of the spots will be on the Avon River. There's a south branch as well which goes out towards Brookton. So we'll stop and have a coffee. I've just had a nice coffee and biscuit and I'm heading off again, but I just saw this track right here just as you come over the causeway, so quick investigation. Lake's out to the left of me, and I don't know where this one goes. Road's up to the right. I'd say people have camped in here, so that's a bonus one. You weren't expecting that. Plenty of firewood, and back out onto the road. Right, this is the turn off to the first of the sites I wanted to go and visit. It's a little bit confusing with the signage. As you can see, Boyagarra Road continues on, or goes this way, which takes you back onto the highway, back to Brookton, and we've just come down this road. We just need to go down so far, and then we turn into where hopefully the campsite is. So we'll go up there and have a look. Boyagarra Pool. Boyagarra Pioneer Heritage Trail, Boyagarra Pool. This pool is the site of a camp used by the Noongar Aboriginals as a birth and death sanctuary. After Thomas Bowron took up the land here around the early 1900s, the Noongars continued to use the camp, and Mrs. Bowron, B-O-W-R-O-N, helped to care for many of the babies and elderly people. Oh, that's really cool. So we're going to have a look at that. Now, I've read they actually called it an oasis because even though it's fed by the rainwater in winter, in summer, it doesn't dry up because there's a couple of natural springs around here. And what a spot! Nice drive in. You'd get a caravan in here. If you took it slowly. If it had been raining, I'd be a little bit more sceptical for a normal two-wheel drive or a normal on-road caravan, but off-road or a camper trailer, no worries. There's room enough here for probably 2, maybe 3 little campsites. Not a great area, and I'm not saying that you can camp here. It's just what I can see and just describing the place. I'd love to camp here though. The water behind me is absolutely brilliant. There's just down here, there's a sandbar, and then it just seems to get very deep up and around. It's quite a cliff further around. The road went up there. I must go for a bit more of a drive, I think, or a bit more for a ride and have a look. Well, what a magic spot. I've had lunch, so time to head off to the next spot, which is Lake Mears. I'll definitely come back to this one. Well, that's interesting. Captain Albridge Road. That's a must-do one day. Heading down towards the lake. Great big lizard in the road. I'll see if he stay there while I come past, nice and quietly. Hello, big lizard. Not moving. Hey, mate. Oh, and there's a bobtail. Hello, mate. He's running too. Yeah, well, I'm getting my flora and fauna today. And there's Lake Mears out to the right of me. Well, it better be Lake Mears. Or Mears Lake. Well, I just overshot the entrance, I think. There's no signs at all. So, yeah, this looks like it. A few wildflowers out still, cool. Very nice. Some good wildlife out there too. The wind's come up a bit much. I don't know if I'm going to get the drone up at the moment. We'll go back up here and have a look. Oh, it's got a concrete boat ramp, my goodness. Nice clear sandy spot right there. View of the water. So I got the tent set up, got my little stretcher in there and my sleeping pad. So all to throw in there is the sleeping bag, let that puff up. Well, I'm all set up. Lake Mears, got it all to myself at the moment. Lots of wildflowers around, it's absolutely really pretty. Bit of a breeze blowing, but not too bad. That'll keep the flies away. No mozzies yet, just a few flies, but they do get friendly out here. So I'll go for a bit of an explore and I'll show you around a little bit. Now that's my campsite. As you can see, the wildflowers up the back, and if I spin around, there's the lake right there. I would recommend bringing some blocks just to level your vehicle out, and the other thing I will recommend is firewood. There ain't much firewood here. Oh well, the end of the day, what a day. Quite interesting actually. So I've had me tea, me spam and me fried rice, a couple of rum and cokes. I got a little bit of pork there from Father's Day left over, so I'll be having that very shortly. You don't need a lot to get out here and enjoy it. You know, the wildflowers are out. You pick the right weekend, even though it's going to be 0 tonight, I've now seen. I think I'm going to be rugged up and okay for that. But yeah, just a small tent, the motorbike's not something big and expensive, and a bag of bits and pieces to make life a little bit more comfortable, and you just get away. Oh dear. Good morning. It's about 5:30 and the temperature is 0.3 degrees. I slept pretty well actually, not cold at all. stick around. We've still got one more place to go and have a look at after breakfast, and once I've packed up. But I think I'll have to wait until everything dries out a little bit before I move off. So, see you shortly. Oh, the serenity. You can't wake up to a morning better than this. There's not a breath of wind. The sun's just come up. Got a nice little fire going. You can hear the birds. Now I think we're here. That wasn't far off the highway. There's a bit of a dirt track going down there. But as I say, this one I just spotted on Google Earth, and I thought we'll go and have a look and see if there's anywhere to camp. Oh, there's an old bridge over there, the original bridge. The river actually splits over there, so we'll go back to that track. I can't see anything on this side. We'll just go up a bit further. Oh yeah, there's a turn off there. Right, there's a turn off here. Let's go and have a look. So there's an old sand quarry in there. I don't think you'll be able to turn around, but the original part of the road's still here. So just as I'm driving up the track here, the GoPro died, so I have to stop and get the camera out. You can't come up here in a caravan or anything like that, or over the other side by the look of it. But if you were on a motorbike or just single vehicle, you probably could pull in here and have quite a pleasant camp. There's still plenty of water in the river. So, see the old bridge here? And I think that goes nowhere. But over the other side there, you can see where the road comes in. There's a bit more of an area there as well. So yeah, you get away with a small camper or something like that up the top there. You wanted to pull over. Don't know what the Mozzie situation's like, but it's still a very hard packed road. I'll get the drone up and have a quick look with that. So that's the third spot that I spotted on Google Earth. The Oasis one was very interesting. I'll have to go back there and have a camp, and I hope you got some ideas of places that you could go camping. And it's not that far from Perth really. I've done about 140 k's out of York so far. So from here I'm going to keep going down the road here. It'll take me down onto the old Brookton Road and back into Brookton, then back home. The road I'm going to travel back on, I've done a video on that one. It's quite a historic one, lots of old railway sidings and a lot of old stuff to see along there. So there'll be a link for that one in the description as well. That's the Lost Railway, and some very interesting old railway bridges to go and have a look at. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. I really appreciate the support you've been giving me. It's been fantastic, and I've had some great comments back from everybody. So cheers, keep the shiny side up, and we'll catch you next time.